Hi Virgo, welcome to your wellness reading. These readings are timeless and are not meant to replace the medical or psychological advice of a certified professional. This is just meant to give you some insight on your overall wellness and some suggestions for improvement. All right, so let's start out with a Crystal Angels Oracle card. Spirit, what message do we have for Virgo? Message for Virgo? And we get, I think it's kyanite. Make time for self-care. Taking care of yourself is essential right now. Well, it doesn't get any more plainer than that. So let's see what we have. Spirit, what is the recent past energy of Virgo in regard to wellness? And we get the Knight of Wands. What is the current energy for Virgo? And we get the Page of Wands. What's the challenge here for Virgo? And we get the Star. What's the advice from Spirit for Virgo? The Eight of Swords. And the outcome. Oh gosh, I hope you didn't hear my stomach just growl. That was loud. Okay, and the Ten of Cups is the outcome. All right, let's see what we have here. What's the story, Spirit? Okay, so in the recent past, I'm getting that there was a possibility that you may have been injured in a high intensity activity, or maybe you're just prone to injuries. So it could have been like, just going and doing some type of workout. It was like pulling a muscle or a sprain or something like that. And so currently we are at the Page of Wands. And the Page of Wands is really someone who is eager to start like a new health regimen. And, it could be that you've been researching, a new nutrition plan, or maybe a new lifestyle change, but something that you're very excited about. So as the challenge, we have the Star, and the Star is really talking about healing. So to have that in the challenge position, this is, really talking about when you do have these injuries or anything, or say when you get sick, that you're struggling with healing. And that right there can be an indication of some other type of health issue. It's not for everybody. I'm just saying that can be, when you struggle to heal, that can be a sign that there's some other physical ailment there. So for the advice from Spirit, you get the Eight of Swords. And this is really talking about anxiety and stress. And Spirit is saying you need to release that because it is affecting your physical health. Okay, and we can get some clarification on these, but I'm just running through the basic here. So for the outcome, the Ten of Cups, this is talking about really being strong health-wise. So this is talking about, your emotional health being strong, but, that equates to having strong physical and mental health as well. So let's get some clarification. Why is the Knight of Wands here for Virgo? And we get the Moon to clarify the Knight of Wands. So definitely there is a need for, you know, and maybe this already happened because this is in the recent past. So the Moon is really talking about, getting that kind of emotional check-in, doing an emotional check-in. And in relation to the Knight of Wands, I just feel like there's a need for some renewal there, some healing. And that's what you have here in the challenge position. So why is the Page of Wands here for Virgo? And we get the Emperor. So the Emperor clarifying the Page of Wands. I feel like this really could be talking about looking at the divine masculine part of you, or if you are male, really looking at your male hormones. But I do see this as taking charge of this new health regimen and including, I feel like the Moon being here is saying include with your new physical regimen is really prioritizing that emotional health as well. So why is the Star here for Virgo? And we get the Five of Cups. So yeah, there could be some emotional healing that's challenging for you, and it's affecting you physically. Really, the Five of Cups is talking about, spiritual health and emotional health equals your physical health. Plain and simple. So I think that getting your spiritual and emotional health has to be included in this physical. So I think the Emperor is representing, that stability that you need to include in your new health regimen. Why is the Eight of Swords here for Virgo? And we get the Knight of Pentacles to clarify the Eight of Swords. Because this is really talking about sticking with a regimen that you have. And so then the Eight of Swords is talking about that mental anguish. So I feel like, what Spirit's saying is you're going to gain this healing. It's not going to be a challenge if you can stick with this regimen, but make sure that this regimen is includes paying attention to, those emotional issues and factors, as well as how your environment affects your spiritual and emotional health. So why is the Ten of Cups here for Virgo? And we get the Two of Swords. So there's definitely some important health decisions that are going to, I feel like the important health decisions here is including this emotional balancing in with your daily regimen. And that's what's going to bring you this ultimate health here. Very strong health. Okay, so that is what's coming through for Virgo. Let's get a Work Your Light Oracle to close this out. Spirit, what do we have for Virgo? And we get awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. Integration is key, and that is what I was saying. And this is saying make time for self-care. This regimen is all about self-care, physically, emotionally, spiritually, and mentally. And, there is, definite, um, there's definite information to support that when you're going through spiritual awakening, that it can affect you physically. So it's like making sure that you bring balance to that. If you're doing a lot of, chakra work and so forth, there can be physical side effects from that because you're clearing things out and you're bringing kind of energy to parts of your body that maybe have been stagnant. So I feel like, yes, this is all about that integration, integrating not just physical, but also your emotional health. All right, that is the message that came through, Virgo. Beautiful message. I thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. And remember that the universe has your back, and so do I. Take care.